afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Just give me 1 second. Okay, y'all. All right, I'm sorry y'all for that. Let the but hey, how y'all doing this evening? Y'all know who this is. This your boy Rob Thomas Jr. and this is the real news behind the news. Oh yeah, man. Today is a beautiful Saturday here in Shreveport, October 15th, 2022. And once again, I'm humbled at all the attention. A couple of the videos that I've done over the last 2 3 days. Uh, I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers to this channel. Um, like I always say, buckle in because I'll just keep it real, y'all. This channel is more than just talking about the current situation with Deion Sanders and the SWAC. On this channel, man, you'll notice that I talk a lot about international and geopolitics. I talk about a lot of local politics here in Shreveport, Louisiana. And everything that I do is designed to get people to think, to spark dialogue, to get people to, most importantly, ask questions about everything that we're being told. Now, my credentials are such that I've been, 2 or 3 universities. I've also been to 2 or 3 prisons. I've been around the world in my little time in the military, a little short stint in the United States Navy. Um, I have a lot of things, that I've seen, through experience. I constantly thirst for knowledge, man. So, what's up, folks? But yeah, this channel is more to it than just talking about entertainment. Although listening to my nephews, they suggested that I do widen the range of what it is that I do and say here on this channel. But most importantly, on this channel, your comments are the most important part of the channel. Let me see. Let me make sure we got our comments turned on. Y'all gotta y'all gotta bear with me, man, because again, we dealing with a problem where the phone that I was normally using to run as a mobile Wi-Fi spot is broken. So y'all notice I have to sit out here. I'm not in the little makeshift studio that I'm building up. But I want you all to engage this channel with your comments. Also, earlier, I want to say this, and I ain't going to mention it no more, but earlier, a couple of people over the last day or two have been asking how can they support the channel. You can go look down in the description. The easiest way to do it is through Cash App, but we also have PayPal. I mean, everybody that has ever given to this channel knows that 2 or 3 days after they give to this channel, whatever I say that I need the financial help for, they see it they see it manifest. So I'm not just somebody up here trying to do this for money. If that was the case, I know how to get on YouTube and talk eloquently about things that really don't matter in your day-to-day life, just to get likes and views. But a lot of the videos I do, I really don't be expecting that many people to engage. Uh, uh, Camille, how do you pronounce your name? I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to see you join us here at the Real News Behind the News. And basically, again, to reiterate, this channel is more to it than just Deion Sanders and Coach Eddie Robinson Jr. Y'all notice in a lot of my videos, if you go back and look at the archives, I talk a lot about the military-industrial complex. You know, things like how your government is giving your tax dollars to the people of Ukraine to fight a war that those poor people can't win. The Ukrainian people can't win that war, so why are we steadily facilitating the war and dragging the war out when people are dying needlessly? So I talk a lot about that. I talk about the corruption of your politicians here, and how they use the media, the mainstream media, to lie to you. And one of the reasons why I kind of be so confident when I talk, because one of the experiences I've had, I worked for the NBC affiliate. Yeah, I realized in my time in the military, I was a photographer. So I was off into the journalism thing. And I briefly had a stint at the NBC affiliate here in Shreveport. And I saw just how we are being lied to and propagandized every day on a daily basis. The mainstream media's job is to sell you, sell the news to you, and they basically can't tell you the truth because they're corporate sponsors. By the way, you saw the video yesterday. Thanks for watching. I mean, I thank for the support. Um, I don't like to mispronounce people's name. Um, I think that's Cammy. I just call you Cammy. That sounds close. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but I thank you for watching those videos. Also, please share those videos so we can continue to beat the algorithm, because for so long this channel has been suppressed by YouTube, and I have to keep my message on point in a way that I won't violate the community standards of YouTube, because I already got 2 or 3 strikes in the past, and we can't afford. I can't afford to let this channel go by the wayside, because I'm seeing now that a lot of people like what I do, and a lot of people depend on what I say, if nothing else, just to research something. Um, Again, it's to me, it's about information more than entertainment. This fly wants to be in this video so bad, for real. That's one thing we have to deal with a lot down here in Shreveport. But get the hell on. Come on, say hi, Mr. Fly. Whatever you want to do. But again, it's about information as opposed to entertainment. Now I try to give you that information in an entertaining way. Sometimes I might say things that might seem offensive, but my job is not to offend anybody. What's going on, Survival? Just welcoming the new people to the channel. Just letting people know again that I do a lot more type of videos than just talking about Deion Sanders. But that video seems to have gotten a lot of attention, and it has brought new subscribers. So I'm not gonna keep. Again, I don't do this to be seen. I don't do it for the likes, although the likes are important because it helps in the algorithm. I do these things to bring information, and that's again really the whole purpose of the Real News Behind the News. Block or what owner yesterday? I mean, yeah, I blocked this person because this person said that they were 14. I've had a comment that come in, and somebody said that this person might have put their age down wrong. And if that's the case, I apologize. But by them saying that they were 14 on that channel, I mean on that video last night, I had to block them, to be in compliance with the YouTube community standards. You can't have a 14-year-old on there and I'm cussing and saying nigga and all those things, because that was a deep video last night. Yeah, that's who I blocked. I wish I can go back and unblock that person. If that person, can you verify that that person is over 14? Because again, this channel is not for people under not for minors. And I wholly apologize, with my deepest sincerity, if that person is yes, that's what I mean. He didn't mean to say 14. Well then, um, I'm gonna have to try to find a way to unblock that person. If I can go into my archives or go into studio later, I just let them know that I apologize. let him know that I apologize. But when he said 14, that was a red flag because I have to keep in mind that this channel has been watched. Y'all got to realize by the stuff that I do here in Shreveport locally, political stuff that I do here in Shreveport, I've been watched by the feds. My channel is YouTube and Facebook is being watched by those alphabet boys because they don't like the the content that I'm putting out. But at the same time, I engage a lot of politicians here. I shut down. I mean, I'm not gonna say this. I'm so great that I shut down a lot of fraud and waste here by politicians. But yeah, I mean, at one point, they had a guy on one of my pages talking, and next thing you know, I had the United States Secret Service investigating me. And all this is factual. You can just go back and look in my Facebook archives and stuff like that. How I used to get death threats because the truth, the speaker of truth, has not too many friends. A person that speaks truth ain't gonna have that many friends. He's not gonna be that popular because the truth forces people to change. You could either hear the truth and reject it because you don't want to change, or you can hear the truth and change. No, sir, I don't remember seeing those comments. But which video was that on? Uh, Cammy, which video that was on? Um, I'll go back and check out because I like to read all y'all's comments. I really haven't had a chance today because again I'm out here trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this phone so we can go back to doing our regular broadcast the way that I normally do it. But again, I just decided to do this video because I got a little time on my hands. I wanted to welcome all the new subscribers. Most importantly, I wanted to put the message out there that this channel is bigger than just me talking about sports or the SWAC and Deion Sanders. And again, if you all want me to talk about that, just leave a comment. But again, we're facing inflation at a rate that's high as has ever been in the last 40 years, and it's only going to increase. We're facing a war overseas that is going to affect your energy bills here this winter in America. See, I always say that you got to, in order to understand what's going on overseas. I got some white on my lip. I mean, in order to understand what's going on in your neighborhood, you have to understand what's going on overseas. You have to understand as a black person why we are so targeted and why we face the wrath of the police like we do. You have to understand what happens to the Palestinians in Israel. If you don't understand how the Israeli Defense Force is treating the Palestinians and the tactics that they use, that they learn and perfect on the Palestinians, they import it here to America through your police departments visiting Israel to learn the latest tactics. Did y'all know that we give Israel $10 million a week for weapons production and research and tactics and crowd suppression and crowd control? So that $10 million a week that we give to Israel for them to practice how to control crowds or how to suppress the rights of the Palestinians, that affects us in America. Because again, as a black man, when you look at what happened to George Floyd when he died from that knee on the neck, where did they learn the practice of putting the knee on the neck? They learned it from the Israelis. So I talk about a wide plethora of things, man, that affects our day-to-day life. And again, in the last video I did last night when I talked about Kanye West, y'all noticed that video, it got 80, 90 views on it, but videos like that should go viral that I do. If I start talking about the situation with 50 Cent's son saying that $6,000 a month in child support is not enough, I wonder if he ever lived in a reality where you have single mothers that barely get $600 a month. You know what I'm saying? Then they have to get food stamps. $6,000 a month, that's equivalent to almost, do the math real quick. We're going to say close to $80-some thousand a year. Do you realize for 18 years, if you're getting $80,000 a year, you could save and buy 4 or 5 houses? How is $6,000 not enough? So, we talk about a lot of things, and I'm going to be, doing a video eventually on that subject about child support because it's really being used as a way to, it's kind of like a scam. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, men, the best way not to get on child support is to be there and support your child. Women, stop using these children as a chess piece or a pawn in a game. Children are human beings. They have lives. They know when mom is using them to to extort dad. So we also know that the government would rather have a single parent, a home, a single mother in home raising her children. This especially when it comes to the black community, because if you could take the father away from the home, then you can control that home by giving them social uh, social benefits, like such as welfare and food stamps. Women will rather kick that man out the house to get $1,000 a month in social services, when as the both together, that man and woman can make $1,000 a piece, that month. So it's about a form of control. So we'll talk about all that at a later date. But I done got offhand. I think I'm looking at you all video, you all comments. I saw you block the owner yesterday. You mean Sadina? He didn't mean to say 14. Well, again, Kimmy, tell Sadina that I apologize with all my heart, and I will find a way to add him back to this channel. So, with that being said, y'all, like I said, I got to try to make some things happen, because I got to get another phone. I can't even communicate with my son way up in Ohio. And again, I thank you for your all support, the love, the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Share the channel. Make sure that you are subscribed, because we have problems with YouTube not giving people notifications. So if you click that bell, make sure you get notified whenever I do a live video. I really don't have nothing going today, so I might do a couple of videos today. If y'all got a specific topic you want to hear, drop it in the comments, and I'll read the comments, and I'll come back with a video if we get enough people that wants to talk about it. Also, please, man, if you all want to help me take this channel to another level, upgrade the equipment, things like that. Like right now, help me get this phone so we can so that we can be able to do the live broadcast back in the studio, which is a lot more comfortable. Because out here you got to deal with the flies, the lighting is bad, it's getting too much light or whatever. So if you all want to help take this channel to another level by making a contribution, you can do that. The cash tag is in the description section. Also, you can make a contribution through PayPal at therealnews3 at gmail.com. That'd be my address. All small letters, THEREALNEWS3 at gmail.com. You can go to PayPal and make a contribution also, because again, right now we don't have sponsors. I don't have sponsors, and one of the reasons why I don't like to get sponsors, because sponsors have a way of controlling your message. Again, notice your mainstream media. The one who sold us the idea of taking the jab over the last 2 years. Who are their major sponsors? The pharmaceutical corporations. Those people at Fox, CNN, whatever, who are bringing these generals on to lie to you about the war in Ukraine. Where do they get most of their sponsorship from? Philip Northern, Raytheon, Boeing, people that make bombs and stuff. So by having a sponsor, you're limited sometimes in what you can say. So if we get any support, it has to come directly from our subscribers. So again, I thank y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned for throughout the day, because who knows what might happen in the mainstream media or breaking news that I might need to break down and come and do another video. So again, man, hit that like button, hit that share button. Tell all your family and friends about the crazy old man who speaks so much truth that it gonna make your brain go pop. So again, if y'all want to help, hit the cash tag or go to PayPal. But until y'all see me on another video, I hope y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous day.